If you watch this, your YouTube habits might just change forever. Are you ready for that? Now, imagine what would happen to your channel if you knew how to persuade people to click, watch till the end, and watch another video and another. In this video, you'll learn how to grab attention to get people hooked to your content and understand what drives people on a deeper level. By applying these powerful techniques, you'll not only increase watch time, but also turn casual viewers into superfans. The deeper we go, the more advanced secrets you will discover. If you've been struggling to grow your audience, this knowledge about persuasion can be the game changer your channel needs. Let's go. What is persuasion? Persuasion means influencing your viewers' behaviors, attitudes, opinions, and even beliefs about a topic. When used effectively, you can convince others to change their viewpoint or to take specific actions by appealing to their emotions, logic, or values. So in the context of YouTube videos, what you want to know is how to persuade people to click, watch the whole video and watch another video or follow your call to action. Let's tackle these topics one by one. What triggers people to click on a specific thumbnail? In simple terms, that is curiosity. We're curious to know about things, to learn, to understand, and that internal drive can be divided into three parts: desire, fear, and amusement. I'll show you two examples of each. Desire to grow an audience. Desire to earn millions. Fear of doing something wrong. Fear of failing or looking stupid. Entertainment about VFX. Enjoyment of music. If you take a look at your YouTube home screen, each thumbnail falls into these categories. And they are not exclusive. You can mix and match them together. And if you're wondering why your videos are not getting views, ask yourself, does your thumbnails have one of these triggers for curiosity? Moving on. To keep people watching your videos, the first 5 seconds are the most important. You have 5 seconds to convince people to stick around. So how can you make sure they keep watching and don't jump to another video? Okay, let's figure this out by thinking about the opposite. What makes sure people stop watching? Your first words don't match with the title and thumbnail. There's no time to play around. Long intro animation, faceless AI-generated fluff. To convince people to keep watching what you have to say, you have to make it interesting. Here are some ways to do it. Make a big, bold promise at the start of the video. Remember how I started this one? If you watch this, your YouTube habits might just change forever. Ask a profound or controversial question that relates to your target audience. Get to the point instantly, matching the expectations you set in the thumbnail. Strong opinion or exposing a misconception. Examples. I did 100 push-ups per day for 30 days. This is what happened. Do you know the real reason why your solopreneur business is not generating enough money? This is the exact step-by-step strategy I used to get 100,000 views in 30 days. You don't need views or subscribers to make money from YouTube. The biggest challenge after getting the click is to get viewers to keep watching. If you have one of these 4 things in the first 5 seconds of the video, your watch time doesn't look like this, but like this, because you've given people a reason to keep watching. What happens next? As they say in business, it's easiest to sell to an existing client. For YouTube, that means you already got someone watching your content and investing their time to hear you. You don't want to waste that opportunity, but keep them engaged throughout the video by avoiding anything that is boring or too off topic. The goal is to keep them watching until the last 10 seconds, when you can pitch them your next video. You've seen that many times yourself on big channels. They do something like this. Now that you know how to get your 1,000 subscribers, the next thing to supercharge your growth on the platform is by learning this outlier strategy that grew our channel 10 times bigger in the last 30 days. And that's one of the reasons why they have huge channels. Never make a video without promoting the next one at the end. Here's why. They already watched your video. Now you have a great chance of getting them watch another and another. The more videos you can chain up together, the more likely they are also going to subscribe and eventually check out your offer or join your email list. For this reason, I'm now following a 3x3 strategy where the second 3 means creating tiny 3-step funnels with videos to lead people to my website from YouTube. I'll make a video about that soon. The compound effect. Having a big video library gives you more authority, views, subscribers, and leads. So how to persuade people to watch your next video? It has to sound like the missing piece to their success. It has to, again, wake up either their curiosity or desire. For us making educational content for YouTube, avoid making too many videos for fear or amusement. If you got this far in the video, now you have the basic building blocks for persuasion. Let's say the beginner tips that will help you level up. Next, I'm going to share 2 advanced ideas about persuasion if you're ready to hear them. These powerful concepts will help you create content that force people to watch your videos. First concept to understand about holding attention is tension and release. You watch movies, right? Movies have mastered tension and release in visual storytelling. Let me give you an example. In the famous scene from Jurassic Park, we can see the kids trying to hide from velociraptors in the kitchen. This is a high tension moment, and at the end, they escape without a scratch. This is the release. Everything about holding attention is the ability to build up tension, bring it to a climax, and then release it. Every movie, series, book, and narrative does this. Inside the main storyline, there's 10 more scenes that are all about tension and release. In fact, imagine a movie without any tension. You would fall asleep after 5 minutes. Here's the kicker. Same applies to your videos. That's why challenge videos always work, because it follows the rule of tension and release. Here's an example. I was stranded on sea for 100 days. People want to watch it to see how you survived. In other words, how you released that huge tension. Remember this, tension holds attention. The next concept expands on the same idea, open loop. Human mind is very peculiar because it is constantly trying to recognize patterns and complete the puzzle, so to say. Using an open loop means that you don't give the release to your viewers. Instead, you give them a cliffhanger. Some Netflix series use this tendency to encourage binge watching all the episodes. We want to use the same idea of cliffhangers, that you simply dangle the release in front of the viewers like a carrot, but they need to see the next video or click on your link to release the tension. Now, as only about 30% of the viewers are still watching, I can share even more advanced concepts I learned from the book Persuasion from Robert Cialdini, the legendary author behind Influence. After you hear these, I'm not surprised if you change your watching habits on YouTube. I did. Power of focus. Human mind has the bias of making whatever it focuses on to gain importance above prior information. This has massive implications. Let me explain this by giving you an example you might relate to. Have you ever started watching YouTube at random and a new idea from a successful creator has made you rewrite your plans, forgetting the old ones? Have you noticed this is a repeating pattern? For me, yes and yes. I always have a plan, but when I open YouTube, I start watching a video, hear a good idea, start thinking about it, and write a new plan, scrapping the old one. Has this ever happened to you? The reason why this happens is that by grabbing your focus and keeping your attention on a new idea, your mind starts to give it more importance, simply because you focus on it. Focus equals importance. And that's why many mentors tell you to focus on one role model. If you watch videos from 15 different creators with conflicting ideas, you dilute your focus, and that's why none of your plans stick. Can you relate? Write a comment below. Next, I want to introduce another massive tool to build more authority in your videos. Power of association. How many times have you heard that you need to pick a niche and define your target audience? But why really? There is one reason why this is very important. You can connect to people only by things they can relate to. In your videos, you want to communicate concepts and ideas in a way that your viewers can relate to. And you want to frame them in a way that associates you to positive and professional mental images. So what am I talking about here exactly? Let's talk face to face here. You are a solopreneur or someone who wants to be a solopreneur. I've been a solopreneur since 2017 when I said goodbye to the office, sold everything, and started working as a freelance writer, traveling around the world with a backpack and laptop. Now what I just told you is for us to connect better. I've been on this path for years now, and I know what I'm talking about. For me, the uncertainty that comes with being self-employed is far outweighed by the freedom I have gained with my time and location. I've been able to travel to over 24 countries and live in 5 in the last 10 years. Becoming a solopreneur was never so much about making me a millionaire, but all about being independent and self-determined. What I just did here is to share some of my experience and values with you. This can be a turning point for your videos because when you do that, people who resonate with that will be more open to watch more of your content and follow you because they have or want the same experience, share the same or similar values with you. Okay, there are 5 more points I could make about things like power of words, trust, and social proof, but I need to cut it here. If you want me to make another video to cover the remaining leverage points for persuasion, let me know in the comments. Now let's quickly summarize the topics we talked about. Persuasion for YouTube starts with your ability to attract a click. You need to understand how to raise curiosity with desire, fear, or amusement. Once you get the click, you have 5 seconds to convince viewers that you got something valuable to share. And once you got them hooked, remember to promote another video at the end. Remember that tension holds attention. When you write your script, have tension and release in your main story, and have smaller tension and release parts inside it. Open loop means delaying the release that you can use to keep people engaged, watch your next video, or click on your link. Finally, we talked about the power of focus and association, which, when utilized correctly, can be like rocket fuel for your channel to blow up. When you apply these strategies in your videos, you catch more clicks, keep people watching, connect with your target audience, and grow your channel. To make this all relevant and connect to your journey as a solopreneur, in the next video I'm going to talk about monetizing your channel. I'm going to break some of the common misconceptions many people have about YouTube and focus on the best ways to monetize for online solopreneurs. Watch it here.